You've got a killer idea, right? But what if someone else on the other side of the country has the exact same one? Who wins? Well, that's what we're digging into today. The patent wars. This is your guide to figuring out who really owns an idea, and we're going to make sure this stuff sticks in your brain for when you're sitting for the LCPA. Let's do this. All right, let's forget the textbooks for a second and jump right into a scenario. This isn't just theory. This is a full-on race where knowing the rules could be the difference between a brilliant career move and a billion-dollar mistake. So imagine this. You and some rival from another university have been grinding, secretly building a revolutionary app. And get this, you both finish coding on the exact same day. Boom. It's a massive idea. So who gets to claim it? The one who thought of it first? The better coder? What do you think? Okay, so whatever you just guessed, it's probably wrong. What feels like common sense is absolutely not how patent law works. And you have to get this right, not just for your exams, but for your entire career. It's not about that light bulb moment of genius. It's all about what you do next. And that brings us to the single most important rule in this whole game. Seriously, if you zone out for everything else, wake up for this next slide. This is the one thing you absolutely have to remember. This is it, the first to file rule coming straight out of Section 29 of the Intellectual Property Code. It's the ultimate tiebreaker. See, the whole system wants you to share your idea with the world, not keep it secret. So it doesn't matter if you came up with it in your garage 5 years ago. If someone else files that application just one day, heck, even 1 hour before you do, they win, period. And look, the law itself doesn't mess around. It's crystal clear. The system couldn't care less about your notebooks or that eureka moment you had in the shower. It is all built around one single thing, that filing date. That date is literally everything. So let's just reframe this. The real race isn't to invent something amazing. I mean, that's step one, sure. But the actual finish line, the thing that matters, it's getting that application officially filed with the patent office to lock in your date. That is the only race that counts. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting, especially for you guys about to head into internships in your first jobs. What happens when you come up with a brilliant idea at work? Is it yours, or does your boss get to claim it? Let's clear this up. And here's a pro tip for you. I'm not kidding. This is basically a guaranteed topic for your board exams. They love to ask about this because it applies to literally everyone. So pay close attention, because understanding this is worth some easy points. This slide nails it, and it's all based on Section 30.2 of the IP Code. Think of it like this. On the left, let's say you're an accountant and you invent a wild new type of coffee maker during your lunch break. That idea is yours. It has nothing to do with your job. But on the right, if you're a software engineer who's paid to, create software and you write some amazing new algorithm, yeah, that belongs to your employer. It's what they hired you to do. All right, so that's for regular employees. But what if you're not on staff? What if someone hires you for a specific project, like a freelance gig or some consulting work? Who owns the invention then? This one's pretty straightforward, and it's laid out in Section 30.1. If a company pays you specifically to invent something for them, they own the patent that comes out of it. I mean, it makes sense, right? They commissioned it, they paid for it, they get to own it. But, and this is a huge but, the contract is king. For both situations we just talked about, employee inventions and commissioned work, a written agreement can change everything. So a word of advice, always read the fine print in your employment or freelance contracts. Make sure you know exactly what you're signing away. Okay, let's bring it all home and lock this stuff in. We're going to do a super fast review. This is our little retention hack, designed to make sure this information is still fresh in your brain 3 years from now when you're actually sitting for the LECPA. So here are the 4 things you need to burn into your memory. Number 1, the golden rule is first to file. That date is all that matters. 2, for employee inventions, it all depends on your job description. Is it your job to invent? If not, it's yours. 3, commissioned work is simple. The person who pays owns. And finally, the ultimate trump card, a written contract can override the last 2 rules. Master these 4 points, and you've got this section of the exam on lock. So as you go from the classroom to your career, just remember, your ideas have real, tangible value. But an idea is only as valuable as its protection. And now you know that protection isn't just about having a moment of genius. It's about taking action. So the only question left is, what brilliant idea will you be the first to protect?